Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, we will bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I almost start today's morning show. Alright, so reports reaching me from Ebola. Number the fact is Sporting Lisbon don't find Victor Gyokeres gets £291 million for missing training and forcing an Arsenal move. So Gyokeres' fine decision. Sporting Lisbon have made a final Victor Gyokeres decision with his transfer to Arsenal imminent. According to Portuguese outlet Ebola, Sporting President Federico Varandas has demanded he pays a fine after not turning up to training for 14 days, despite various reminders from the club. It is said that the fine has come to a total of more than €333,000, which is about £291,000. Gyokeres was reported to earn around €4 million per year with the Portuguese club. Now, at the end of the year, Gyokeres himself and a lawyer don't carry the matter go like they did for courts. I don't know whether a court of arbitration or I mean a normal court, I don't know, but his lawyers are defending his interests. You get so more could just watch. You get so whether if not me, Gyokeres just carry the money, give them, make this saga end. Go Arsenal, go there, enjoy your time. They go so that you know when they play for Arsenal, you hear some kind of negative media bashing again. So the money is small for you. Yes, you based on who you be now. How much Arsenal will pay you? I never really know how much, but for me, just close that chapter. You get, I know say yes, now then instigate them, but two wrongs don't make it right. I've always said it that you by not going for training, you have breached a portion of your contract. Yes, the contract they legally binding. The one with them breach. Now he said, she said. Because at the end of the day, your agency they run mouth. I have my evidence. Baba no drop evidence. He no drop the evidence one day. You get so that one nobody. So as long as no drop any evidence, nothing. Now he said, she said. As long as Hugo Viana no come and second confirm what's at the top, because nobody Federico Fernandez really deals now. Now Hugo Viana, you get. So to close this sad saga, just pay the money. Now my own, if say maybe now my brother now, I would say I go just tell her that money small. You get, give them the money, maybe they go because sporting, you know, go carry this matter now. Can't do this strong thing. So now my own humble opinion, I don't know what to talk when I feel about this particular matter. Now, away from that, we can't even hear say Flamengo are advancing on a deal for Gabriel on 1 year loan with an option to buy. After the player gave the green light to return to Brazil, it is proposed that Gabriel salary is divided equally, 50% by Arsenal and 50% by Flamengo. This report was put out by IT Sport, a media in Brazil. Now, this one like a follow-up from what we hear yesterday, say Andrea Berta they pursue all means possible, yes, to comot Gabriel from Arsenal because Boko no lie. He don't overstay in welcome. I like this. So make the guys have good there because he no go really see space. I think we talked about it last night. So now at least we don't necessarily say we want to do some exits, make some people come out before we can continue our signing. I'm talking about signing yesterday. They talk say Man City quiet, no they hear anything. Oh my God, we don't forget to Man City sign their deals early. Because many people they remind me, Man City get their deals early. And Sherky, Regina, get Ednuri, they're plenty. With them pack, like 3, 4, 5 players gonna say. So they pack many players. So they don't already do their deals. Now, self, they see they pursue Livramento. This is a left back for Newcastle. I saw the deal. I saw it this morning. They want to offer 50 million. I don't know where. What's they call it? Newcastle will accept. The reason they did their deals early was because of the Club World Cup. When make I explain to that time they rush, they signed Liverpool. No, Liverpool know the Club World Cup, but they actually did their own deals early. Yes. So now, so it just be. Now let's move on to other stories. Now, away from that, so we can't hear. Say Arsenal made them no sign Rodrygo. Say when they use the money go buy Morgan Rogers, according to Ray Parlour. So Parlour of the opinion say for him, he go prefer them buy somebody where they used to the league. You get, we understands the league. than going for somebody saying go come. You can't fear whether I go do the acclimatization phase or blending phase. We're going to use terms like give him time, give him time. We know that period now like this to win with it. But for me personally, if you ask me, say who would like to put for that left side, I don't really see Rodrygo there for me. Like if you ask me, I go say Ademola Lookman, Rafael, you get. Those are the kind of people with the vibrant energy. Because if you not be your mates, you not be for the week. Yeah, so now what's in me I see, but now they're Matata and they're Berta and then know what's in there for their mind. So whatever it is they want to do, I want to believe they have our best interests at heart. Now, away from that. All right, so Fabrizio Romano composed this thing this morning. Say Galatasaray are at signing stage for Victor Osimhen deal from Napoli. So I won't be like, after say this deal, they don't already do here we go. Everywhere don't steal. Which one be at signing stage again? I thought it has been concluded already. Why the talk say Gala don't already first wrap up their own. So I don't really understand which one be signing stage again. She now signing the documents. I don't really understand what it is. But more just the watcher. Let's just assume say maybe not signing the document because I really want to see him to wrap up his stuff, go and join his gala and get whether they enjoy gala for them. Now, away from that one, we can't even hear say Arsenal, according to ESPN, as reposted by Fabrizio Romano, Arsenal don't inform Rodrygo say they no go pay the big salary when they ask for. In fact, this was supposed to be the headline news. I say, okay, make I lead with that and Gyokeres say give a fine. Say Arsenal don't talk, say that your salary. We can't pay that salary. It's going to be humongous, it's ridiculous. So the best thing we can do is we can pay Real Madrid their money. We know how to handle Real Madrid. But you, if you want to join us, you have to reduce your salary. So I never really know whether that one will go down well with Rodrygo. Even though me personally, I don't want Rodrygo, but if Arsenal still want to sign him, who am I to say no? Yes. We will stick around because everything we will talk about the player now in the realm of speculation, it could come and hit the ground running. It could still come and need acclimatization, but none of us get crystal ball to see what will happen for the future. Especially now we will say this same guy gets suitors like Bayern, he gets suitors like Liverpool, where they're ready to pay the money, and those ones they know they get problem with paying salary. You get. So, because I've already talked before, say, are we going to be breaking our wage structure to accommodate people like Rodrygo? Then some media houses say, yes, Arsenal are ready. They're ready to pay the money. They want to pay the salary. In fact, they are ready to go above 90 million. There was a report one time that came out that Arsenal were ready to go above 90 million euros for this Rodrygo. Some say 80 million euros. They are ready. You get. But as of now, from what we hear, Arsenal don't get problem with Real Madrid fee. Where the problem lies is Rodrygo's contract. So as time goes on, I will let you know if the Rodrygo, like, they okay with what Arsenal they propose, or maybe in the look towards other direction. I will still let you know. Now, away from that, so Sporting Lisbon don't make an important decision. Always decision they make, they sign replacements. Oton, we share that decision. You get. So they sign Hada. He's a 20-year-old player. He completed the move from Sporting Lisbon, 16.6 million deal from North Zealand. You get. So now what's it with the decision? No plenty talk. They already unveiled Conrad Hada as the club number 9 for next season. You get. So they no waste time. They carry Gyokeres number, dash the guy. The team. I know it's not a surprise to me anyway because they don't like Gyokeres at all for now. Despite all the great things we do for them. In fact, you know the people they happiest for Portuguese League? Benfica fans. Benfica fans, they push Gyokeres, go to Arsenal, don't listen to Sporting. They must leave. They push her, they support that Arsenal because they be their number one chief tormentor. With the APL Sporting, they win the league. It just be like, it's a Sporting Lisbon and Newcastle analogy. They look similar. Because now if you say they don't come up Gyokeres there, I want to see where the goals want to come from. Don't say they're not going to score. But to score all those million, all those goals, the Phillies, the pack, imagine 90 something, 100 something games. Who on runner? Now the same analogy for here. Them now go get something to prove for this new season. Because the whole world will be like, without Gyokeres, can you win the Portuguese Liga? Oh yeah, do I not see? So everybody, all eyes will be on them to see what they're going to put forward. Now, away from that also, Now, the London Evening Standard, come they let us know, say, Eberechi Eze expects to join Arsenal. This thing, they don't ring am like national anthem. Eberechi Eze has told his friends and family that he expects a move to Arsenal this summer. CBR Football claims that Crystal Palace midfielder is certain, like in the certain, say he go move to Arsenal and become Arsenal's latest arrival. The Gunners have already added, we know that. I keep saying it, I've seen this movie before, and now with Gyokeres. It is either Ige Wutin and Draberta and Mikel Arteta tell this player, we give him that confidence, am I rested? Say, Shola, Arsenal, I go join Arsenal. You get, because Mikel Arteta don't follow Gyokeres talk far back. We don't really know. Now later media can talk, say, Arteta follow the guy talk, clear him on the projects, the blueprints and everything. Who knows? Maybe in the coming days, now, go say, Arteta don't follow Eberechi Eze talk. Don't clear it out. See, no vex, say them pursue you when you be small for Arsenal because we hear say you cry that year. No vex, na normal level is the job you get. That time you know they're good enough. But now, welcome back home. We know you're an Arsenal fan. I know I trust Arteta. That guy only got know that study psychology. Now you know how in the big package they speak to the players. So you say, if you talk to them finish, Aji will leave with a lasting impression on the players. So that's what they do. Now, still on this Eberechi Eze London Evening Standard report, they say Arsenal are hoping to agree a fee that comes to £60 million rather than the reported 68 million plus, although on terms that are also amenable to Palace. Although there has not been any formal contact between the two clubs, the suggestion are that both will be flexible and make good relations between the two boardrooms. So I don't think this is far from what Crystal Palace are looking for. In fact, the 68 gone safe, the 8 on top now add-ons. But as and they propose, let the total fee be 60, inclusive of add-ons. So you might be seeing a situation of 55 million fixed and 5 in add-ons, which is not far from the 68. You get. Even some media said, they report say as and they try to add Reece Nelson to the deal, to sweeten the deal and give them a proposal. So all things being equal, the way we are see this thing, Eberechi Eze might end up here. Like the probability, I'm not looking at possibilities now. The probability of Eberechi Eze ending up at Arsenal ahead of the 2024, 2025, 2026 is a bit high from everything, because the only people they follow is the dragger. We'll be saying they don't even follow in camp talk. Do you know that Chelsea follow in camp talk in clear and doubt, according to media reportage, that I want to join Arsenal? Probably why Chelsea did a merry-go-round and went for Xavi Simons. That Xavi Simons, I read the report this morning, they are in advanced talk with Xavi Simons. So for now, nobody follows the drag Eberechi Eze. Now solo, unopposed. That's what it just be for us, but Moku just the watch, Moku the monitor. Anyway, all these things they go Shola and they will let you know. Now away from that also. Alright, so when you get another report, Isak reports. Now, I watched Eddie Howe's press conference in Singapore. No, say the guy said this Singapore, the Newcastle did Singapore, Arsenal did Singapore. So we will meet, I think on Sunday, now we will play. Now the they ask him about Alexander Isak. He can say, see, Isak is very popular in the dressing room. We love him to continue his journey at Newcastle. Things are going on behind the scenes. Conversations are happening between Alex, myself, and the club. They will stay private. Whatever happens has to be for the best of the club. Like, has to be the best for the club. There are no contract stock in place. You don't confirm that. Say all those things they hear before say Newcastle don't carry contract and Kenepo for Isak front. Say for now, nothing like that is happening. Now later they go run out. You get potentially. I certainly hope it stays. But one thing we say in football, like nobody know what in the future will bring. You get them no one making leave. Now we can talk. By the end of the day, what can he do? Yes, his preference will be that the player remains. Instead still maintain, because the video long. Instead still maintain, say Isak still gets injury. It's going to be like after I recover, he gets. But more just to watch and see how all these things where he they lead. Because I actually thought maybe the new contract will go there for Isak front go swear. So okay, at least when I don't give me big money. But when I don't put contract on the front, and I don't send it on like 120, 130 per week, that is very, very low. Very, very low. So people just watch. Whether at the end of the day, Isak go say, okay, let me see what you guys can do for me, or I'm going to leave. Now, this funny report came out this morning, according to goal.com, that Real Madrid are preparing a delegation to negotiate with Arsenal for the transfer of William Saliba. According to Goal, Xabi Alonso is concerned with his side's depth in defense following their Club World Cup campaign and is keen to strengthen that area of the pitch. Arsenal centre-back Saliba has been identified as a target. See, when I read this, I just laugh. Number one, they say, I think say I want sign Ibrahim Konate. So what's it going to happen when I call the pursue our starboard? This is for defense. This is William Saliba. I know say Saliba did on 2 years left on contract with the men. They don't give a contract, he never sign. So I never really know what thing they do Saliba. He won't go, I be he won't stay. Now he still use the mouth say he no go like to leave because he never win anything. So I don't really know what is going on. And the beautiful part is that Arsenal players don't usually have exit clauses where anybody will just come trigger. Whether the club no one say when they go, you get no. We don't operate like that. That's why when you hear that time when you say if I sign for you, you go put exit clause. Maybe now one of these maybe they snub am. We don't do that here. None of our players they get exit clause. So if you want buy them, you go do like Real Madrid now. You send your delegation for just make it look like you no send ya. We go receive them, give them kunu, drink, chop, puff, and everything. They will tell them say bye bye, thanks for coming. We are not selling our player, but we are happy that you appreciate it. Because if people are not appreciating your players and trying to poach them, it means you don't have good players. Now the positive way you make they look all these poachers. Yeah, so na normal level, men are not going to say, why they go to find a player? No, it is part of this. You tell me they go find person you. So now so it be. Now, we can't hear say Arsenal wants Victor Gyokeres to be with the team on Sunday. That's when the whole go play Newcastle, even though he no go involved. But me shall did there. So Baba go do a medical today. Men I don't forget. In fact, this morning, now go do a medical. So all things being equal, after a medical, then Baba go find in square root. In fact, people like Hand of Arsenal, they when the talk say Arsenal they prepare to announce the signing of Gyokeres today, so that by tomorrow we go move, go Singapore, or maybe that today if still go to Singapore. I don't really know their plan. You get, for me I don't know how many hours they Singapore from UK. You get, so both just watch. But all things being equal, I know say the announcement is supposed to be today, tomorrow. If it's too worst, go be like Mosquera. If Mosquera don't reach there before they come do the official announcement you get. So the announcement. So now the normal level show. I don't get issue. Now the colleague talk say wetin Arteta dey tell Gyokeres over the last week after they playing debut. Wetin Arteta don follow and discuss. You get. So they say Arsenal plan to give Gyokeres in debut against Spurs, which is going to be a special game because they'll be our rivals. You get, they're the same town. They'll be our rivals. So TBR football chief correspondent Graham Bailey understands that Arsenal hope Victor Gyokeres can be with them by Sunday. Gyokeres has already arrived in London. The plan is for him to undergo his medical on Saturday before traveling to Asia. Cool. Now, Arsenal wants him with the squad ASAP to get him integrated, according to Bailey. And not be bad idea, he gets. Now, away from other one, Thierry going to name one other stadium where we say he don't play for England. Then if you say, apart from Arsenal, the energy where they come out for that stadium, to that sort of a powerful atmosphere. So Baba said during the own time, make you no lie, for my first few years at Arsenal, we didn't do well there, but we improved. It's the atmosphere I love. It's unbelievable. I've played in a lot of stadiums, but for me, there's nothing like playing at Liverpool, that Anfield. In fact, nothing can beat Highbury, of course. But playing at Anfield was great. The fans always sing and hold up their scarves before and after the game, whether they have won or lost. It must be amazing if you are a Liverpool fan. Yes, I would say Baba talk. I'm not gonna lie. See that Anfield. That place, energy choke. But for me personally, stadiums where me I feel say that place will choke. Maybe say if you go there, even no matter how good you are, if you enter your head, the energy it will soak you. Signal Iduna Park, Dortmund, Yellow Submarine, that place, miracle they happen, the magic. Santiago Bernabeu, magic they happen there on their own day, magic. Camp Nou, 95,000. How many say Camp Nou? Those years, Messi, Iniesta, Xavi, Eto, Henry, magic they happen for that place. Present the Emirates, but we say we no small. Emirates gonna say people they come here complete big team, they come here complete them behind the goal. Man City, Chelsea, Man U, Spurs, all of them. They come here complete 10 men behind the goal. You just say they don't know what they do. When you go to a place and you go there and you prepare defensively, it shows you are scared. It shows you know that the only way you can win is to just soak up yourself, handle the pressure, and spring out. You not feel come out and say, oh yeah, 4-3-3, 4-3-3, we could enter ourselves, they go. With the fear. That is what Arsenal can do to you. So now so it be. Back the Princes too. But that one for their own domestic league, you get. Because we said we'll go there, they play 10 men behind. Oh, my Arsenal no small, oh, back there, we no small, so now this Newcastle Stadium, St. James's Park. St. James's Park, that place, since they go on there. But once I start just leave, like that place will turn shit back, that place will be like maybe a Stadium of Lights. That's the way I see that place. So now just the ones who just feel at the top of my head, I have to just remember this iconic stadium, sir, since they go on there. Now, Victor Gyokeres is going to bring the missing quality to Arsenal as he moves to Arsenal. Who is saying this? Alan Smith. And he talk many things. Now, Baba can explain, say, this guy with Arsenal on side is going to swing both ways because he's going to adapt to the league, and the team when they play for Arsenal need to also adapt to his own strengths, his own playing style. Because when you watch the way Gyokeres they play, he thrives on the counter. Say counter, they don't give him ball back. He can't face two defender, but back will lick them like a pot of soup. That's why they tell you say this guy they far different from Eli Allen. He dey dribble, he dey create chance, they bomb shots. I don't know the dribble now. You get now. Baba Connie talk say there might not be as much space to run into when he's playing against opponents who are defending deeper, because normally against Arsenal people defend deeper for a reason, because they are scared. Normal. And they don't defend deeper against Sporting Lisbon. So instead we need to adjust. You get. However, when Gyokeres are settled into his new surroundings, Alan Smith probably talk saying they see the guy as a missing piece of the puzzle, bringing the penetration that Arsenal were sometimes bereft. So I will not really get last season. Arsenal have got to service him. They need to give him many passes. In fact, first of all, Arsenal players need to understand what Gyokeres like, the type of pass when they like. Chena earlier balls down the channels. So much was played in front of the defenses last season. It really got frustrating. There wasn't so much penetration. I think you can add that. But footballers adjust to what is needed, and top coaches do as well to the players that they have got. So hopefully, it's going to be a happy marriage. So now, when I saw this report, you know where my mind go? My mind go back to one story where people like Patrice Evra and Rio Ferdinand explain about Van Persie and Manchester United. They say when Sir Alex brought in Van Persie, Sir Alex called team meeting, point out the squad, say this player is going to win you the league. This player is going to win you the league. Give him passes. You can call the midfielder, Paul Scholes, call all of them. Any of una, I think what matter too. Any of una when no fit find pass, no fit find this guy, no fit deliver and pass, you no go play. Everybody locate him, and this player, you no get energy, you know sabi, you no go do training with him every week, you get. So the special player, na injury prone, you no go focus on the injury. But one thing is certain, this guy go win. Na him be the league wey Van Persie help them win. Maybe say you come fast and go win the league. Na him. So I'm seeing a similar scenario here. Ateta getting the players. Una don't finish second 3 times in a row. You see this player what they bring? This guy is a killer. This guy is a beast. This guy will win you the 2025-2026 season. Look for him. If you other guy, this is not Kai Havertz. This is not Edin Ketia. This is not Gabriel. If you cannot give him the pass, we'll try it one area. If you cannot locate him, Eberechi Eze, where are you? Bring your head outside, my friend. You locate him. Now, what's me they expect? See what happen. Next season is going to be a banger. I don't know, have this conviction, like say, well, next season I'm going to say everything to go. I don't visualize that on my head, on my brain. Now, away from that, Fabrizio Romano can explain, say nothing is going on between Alexander Isak and Al Hilal. Say the guy know they go any Saudi Arabia. He gets it already clear Newcastle say you know they go that side. So now if you want the relevance in Europe. You get, so which means now only Liverpool 90 in the running for this particular player. So we'll just watch and see how things unfold. Now, people close to Eberechi Eze are confident that he will be an Arsenal player this summer. What could they see, Sham? What could they will follow the story? They go, we'll see as they go. Now, I can't watch one video for Singapore. We fans can watch Arsenal when they train. They get so they call it Sing I Have That song. Papa just smile, they don't laugh, and they have to say, instead they happy. Yes, it suits me. Now, this was what I was telling you earlier that Victor Gyokeres enters into a legal dispute with Sporting, with his lawyers being forced to intervene due to his absence in pre-season preparation. So, we then accord the matter they I don't really know for now, but we'll just observe. Now, this particular player, all of us know him as the Hawk, but only for me to come and find out today, say not being renamed. But I was surprised. I saw it on Twitter. I don't know whether I'm they are aware of what I want to talk now, but me, I know they are aware because nobody's a monopoly of knowledge. Only for me to be asked, the poster, they say Hawk puts the name of a Marvel superhero at the back of his shirt throughout his career, and today many people believe it is his real name. Those many people, myself, I follow. So somebody was not grouping the information, say, group, what's the happen? So Baba group can say, Hawk is a nickname inspired by the Marvel character and his physique. His real name is Givanildo Vieira de Sousa. Yes. So now a real name that. So if you're like me, I'm going to say this one safe, it will not confuse you, you get. Alright, let's begin first specific one of our sponsors, Mobi World Associates and Co Limited. They're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwo Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, do reach out to them. Now, away from that also, so Ben Jacobs, when they explain that add-ons way Arsenal they drag with Sporting Lisbon, how did they resolve that? What thing be the thing will go happen before Arsenal go pay this money you get? So when they hear now, see the breakdown, every 20 games where Gyokeres play at least 45 minutes, Arsenal go pay 1.25 million up to a limit of 5 million euros. Now, every 20 goal contributions, either from assist and goals, where the guy do, Arsenal go pay £500,000 up to a limit of 1 million euros. Euros, 500,000 euros up to a limit of 1 million euros. Every seasonal qualification to the Champions League, you get the league phase, 1 million euros up to a limit of 4 million. So that's they take run everything. So and that's why it took so much time to actually get to an agreement, because Arsenal no agree for them. They said no agree for Arsenal. So they call it drag and they go. So by the Arsenal the biggest news of the day. I mean, for Sporting Lisbon don't ask Gyokeres to pay a fine of 333 million euros, which is about 291 million pounds. In fact, the year say it could be more. You get for missing training and forcing his way to Arsenal. So if I were Gyokeres, brother or lawyer, I say just pay them. You get. But if you want to dispute it, fine. If you have your evidence, you get, I'll speak for you. Fine. Me, I don't just want any story with the distract you from what you do for Arsenal. Again, because this story, this is the whole entire is very important to us. So, my dear fellows, with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and ends. Like, come your way in the evening to give you the evening news. So then, thanks for tuning in and enjoy the rest of your day. Let them out, guys. Ciao.